after dark because it's already after dark, and it's Friday. So Friday means I already told you guys in our personal chat, but Friday means it's time to go grab some 9 inches long.
Whoa!
Get your mind out the gutter because that's a hot dog that is 9 inches long. It is
I can
delicious.
attest to it.
Sure, it's delicious.
It is
Well,
delicious.
I could tell you that I couldn't do the whole 9 inches. That I did have to share that with my husband. So,
And her husband took more,
and
than
it was
9 inches.
delicious. He took it all on.
And those things are girthy.
Wow.
But it was delicious.
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest corn dog I ever had.
You got Jesse out here doing wild things,
end?
man.
That's my question. Did it leave you satisfied at the end?
Oh yeah.
It always does, bro. I'm telling you. After the show, you drive down
You
to
walked it
Southtown
off.
and you go and go get yourself a 9 inches long. I'm just saying.
So what do you get on yours?
On mine,
What did we get? Which one did we get?
Wow.
I don't even remember. I think you suggested
you got
one.
the fajita chunky.
Yeah, the fajita chunky. That was dope. It was so good.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
a meal on top of a meal, like
Yeah.
the turducken. But
Yeah.
there's a hot dog where you have the
I-
turkey, the duck, and the chicken inside of each other.
Oh, I heard
The
about
chicken
that.
gets
Is that
stuck
pretty
in
good?
a duck. Oh, I don't know. I've never had it, but that's what I think of when I think of the. You've had it, of course you have.
Oh, I think that's who. I thought Jay
'Cause I'm-
did explain something about that on the group.
Yeah, I'm a little bougie like that. I made one Thanksgiving. It's a
Really?
little
Was
overrated.
it hard?
No, I mean it was all done
Was it
already.
hard?
All you had to hey, that works perfectly for the show. I
I-
didn't even catch that one. Really, all you got to
Who
do
am
is
I?
just open up the bag and just shove it in.
Whoa.
That's what she said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a cooking show now.
Well, cooking something.
Can you
That's
smell
insane.
what the Rock is cooking? 9 inches long is what he's cooking.
So what stories y'all got this go around? Because I watched the last one and Jay had a story.
What was
I
his
don't even
story?
remember what story.
It was about the nips or some dude that do the nips.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
Captain
yeah,
Nip.
well, we
Captain
almost
Nip.
he almost got a
Nips.
whole fistful of Jackie that one time.
Yeah.
Not in the good way either.
Not the
Well, I
good kind
mean,
of fist.
If you're talking fistful, you ain't it got to be a good. It's definitely not good or bad.
Did you catch the minivan comment, DJ?
The minivan. Which one? Bring me back.
Do you know what the minivan is?
He probably don't.
Is that the
You don't
little
remember
the
anything.
freak van?
You got to put
No,
the
no, no.
shades back on, then you'll understand what it is.
The freak van. It's a couple different. I mean, I don't know which one you're talking about, but the one I know is it's a freak van.
Well, this one could be a little bit freaky, but the minivan is a sexual maneuver where you have 2 in the front and 5 in the back.
I got nothing, man. I got nothing. I got nothing, man.
Goodness
Shut him
gracious.
down.
I got absolutely nothing.
I'm partial to the Spider-Man myself.
The Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What in the hell are we talking about? I have no
What the
idea.
hell?
I mean, we're getting into Urban Dictionary territory, so I'll let you guys tell me if you want to know what the Spider-Man is or not.
Jackie, what knobs you have on your on the mic? Is it like a
It's one of
That's
no, it's just
disgusting, sir.
Why? That's a personal question.
it's just the
Okay.
volume? Y'all wow. It's just a volume knob.
Why you telling me to mute myself? What?
Because I think it's a knob on it that picks up the background noise. That's all.
Well, there's a button. I don't know.
I don't know. What that button say?
Pattern. Oh, there's my dog too. The pattern, I guess, where it's like it picks up.
Yeah. So you probably only want to if you can face it to just the front and not pick up the back, maybe.
So the pattern you want to do. So there's 4. This is the one that's
So this one's a smaller one. It only has 2.
okay. Does it have the
It has
double
a circle.
circles?
It just has one little circle, and then like the Pac-Man ghost.
Okay, do the Pac-Man ghost.
It's on the Pac-Man ghost. Y'all can hear the band. Is that why?
What's wrong with it being
Man, they
smaller,
going
Jackie?
crazy. They going crazy in there.
What is this? I haven't had one. Cake. Is this
That's
indica?
Jesse.
No, it's one of. Come over here.
Let him know he only horns.
this
horny
is
after
a
dark.
He's the bass player for Deadpool.
Oh, he got the colors on.
Oh,
too. He
bass
got the
player,
colors.
what's up, baby?
He can't hear you guys.
Tell him.
He said, "Go
Bass player.
Brahmas."
Tell him right here, bass
He
player.
said, "What's up?" Oh, you're a bass player too?
Hell yeah.
Slap of the
You are
bass.
like a slap of the bass.
Let's go, baby. Let's
Go,
go.
Brahmas, go.
Oh my
You play
God, no.
that?
Oh, I
You
love
talking
that,
about
man.
Mariachi Loco?
Yeah, that was. I still got the video. That was
Hold on,
lit.
I'm about to.
The
That was
Wemby,
the
the
first time I
Wemby one,
experienced something like that.
We talk about Gumby again.
the Wemby mariachi song. Is that the one you're talking about?
That's
No,
all that.
well,
Yeah, it's
no.
really Mariachi Loco, and they're just saying his name to it.
Yeah.
I
He
thought
did
we were
say-
talking
I thought
about
I saw a
Lachona
video
again.
or something like that. Go Wimby, go or something like that.
It's like Wembayana, go Spurs, go.
Oh yeah. Nah, I'm not talking about that one.
Oh,
I'm talking about the one they out in front in
There
the
he is.
HEB Plaza.
There he is.
Still going and DJ.
Robert, it's find. FINED, not FIND. Like I located something, bro.
yeah.
Do better.
Yeah, hey Rob, hey, I gotta call you out on that, man. He was like,
Yep.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Like you gotta find like a penny or something.
Yep.
Or the Alamo
Like a
Basin.
search.
I'm just saying.
Marshawn
I
Lynch,
mean,
come on.
maybe that's
You know
how
what?
maybe that's how Vikings fans, you know. Ooh.
They're not the best at grammar.
Yeah, you know.
Well,
They in
they're
that,
not. They're not.
they do this during the game. Skull. With their hands and shit. This looks retarded. Skull.
Really?
Yeah,
What
to
would
me,
they do?
I hate that shit. I hate
The
that
skull. For to me, they're chanting that they want tobacco because skull is tobacco.
Skull is
Yeah, that's
tobacco
what
in Spanish.
Isn't it the dip?
It's the dip, man. It's the
Yeah, that stuff you
Oh,
put
the
on
stuff
your
that-
lip.
brand. It's a brand.
the
of
stuff
dip.
that makes your like
It is-
gums
yeah,
look
yeah.
all brown and
That shit got
nasty.
glass and stuff in it. It cut your gums and
Yeah,
it cut
it's
all your shit up.
terrible. I did it one time in college, and I'm like, nope, never again. This thing is nasty.
I did it when I was a kid with my white side of the family. One of my uncles said, "Oh, try this," and I literally puked all over him. It was
They got
the
different.
nastiest thing.
They got different kinds though. They got some herb
Like
kinds.
flavor, like mint, mint one. Like it's so
mint and
weird.
stuff. But no, they
Like,
have
just
tobacco
smoke a
ones.
cigarette like a normal person.
They have tobacco ones, but they also have like actual like herbs, like organic type, not
like
non-tobacco.
12 herbs and spices, like KFC.
Something I don't know. I learned about it because Bryce Harper had it. KFC dip.
Imagine if you had the 12 herbs and spices
Oh
in
my
dip
gosh.
form. No, you know what's gross is that like so in my at my university, Texas A&I.
What's he talking about?
He's talking about your
Whataburger
Washington hat.
Yeah,
No,
your
man.
your
You
W.
call that a
Washington
ketchup
hat.
hat.
Definitely not Whataburger. I hate Whataburger.
Ooh, we're talking
yes.
about those herbs now, huh?
Oh,
okay.
Jackie's yawning.
No,
sleep?
I'm doing
No.
the gasp face at the.
Oh,
I
y'all
hate
like Whataburger? That shit's
It's
nasty.
Whataburger. Yes.
Whataburger,
I-
same shit. Nasty.
I have fallen
nasty.
out of love with it. Unfortunately, I used to
I had
eat
it today.
Whataburger like crazy. You know how far I went for a Whataburger one time. I actually need to make this into it.
How
This is gonna
far?
be
Where
a
were
Did you
you
go
at?
for a
video.
Whataburger?
Where were you at? And I could
This
kind of
is
be
the
like, oh,
story.
okay, that makes sense. Where were you at?
So Utah.
Doesn't matter if
I was
you're in
living in
Texas,
Utah.
It's far enough.
Yeah, that's
No,
true. That's
no,
true.
I was living in Utah. I was living in Salt Lake City, Utah. Right. The closest Whataburger is about 10 to 12 hours away in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So
Wait, they
I
got
went
them in
about-
other states? I didn't know that.
at the
Yeah.
time they had them in like New Mexico. They had like a little sprinkle in New Mexico. They had one in Florida, and that was really it. One in Oklahoma, but then they got bought out by Chicago investment banking capital people, and they've expanded to like a bunch of other states, and their quality is kind of tanked.
Well,
in my opinion.
I know you're talking about Whataburger. So real quick though,
Yeah.
I know it's off topic, but is
Right.
HEB only in Houston,
Yes.
Dallas,
Only
and
in-
San Antonio?
No, it's in
I
Mexico
can
too.
speak on HEB
Okay, so
because I
it's
used to
one
work
in Mexico.
there.
Yeah,
they
it's in
have
northern
several
Mexico.
in
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have
There's a
several.
bunch in
I used to work
Mexico.
at HEB, so they just moved into the north, so they're just starting to take over that territory. They haven't
The
moved
north of what?
Texas. It ain't gonna leave Texas. It's
Because
gonna
my
stay here.
homeboy, he's in Amarillo. They don't have one.
They
They
don't
Yeah,
don't
like
that
Dallas.
part, they just got up to Dallas area. They haven't gone
But
up
Oh,
further.
they're basically gonna go all around Dallas, but not in actual Dallas because Dallas
Oh,
doesn't
shit.
deserve one. They can
Well,
drive.
that's probably true too. But actually, they get the bougie ones. They have Central Market,
Like
and then they
HEB
have like
Plus and
one
stuff.
HEB. No, they have an HEB, and then they got like Central Market.
What's that?
That's like the upscale end. So
That's
HEB has like
that's HEB's Whole
that's their
Foods.
bougie stuff. That's their
Oh,
most
okay.
expensive organic.
Like how Walmart
Okay.
got market and stuff, neighborhood market or something.
No, that's not
No,
even.
no.
That's just
No,
that's
no, the
just
same
their
thing?
grocery store.
No,
This
no,
is like literally
it's a Whole
elevated.
Alamo
Foods, but
Heights
HEB. Like
Okay.
you been to Whole Foods before?
Yeah. Mhm.
It's the same thing, but HEB brand.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
HEB brand.
Yeah,
So they got all
HEB
those. So
brand
they have
legit
it.
though.
Oh
The
hell
brand
yeah!
is lit. The only thing I don't like about HEB brands is the oatmeal. That's just nasty. The flakes are so fucking big and chewy.
Everything's big in Texas. What are you talking
I
about?
mean, I guess so, huh?
Eventually, they'll get to the west, but the thing is that they only have distribution centers in San Antonio, and they just made one up north, so that's why they're going to start expanding. But you can't get anything fresh like if you try to go to El Paso. It's like 8 hours away.
El Paso is.
There's
They are. I'm telling you, they are always crying in my social media comments.
Well, El
Like,
Paso
crazy.
people?
yeah,
They
they're like,
want
how
it
does
to be so
how
bad.
does Mexico have multiple ones and we don't have one and this and that?
Wait, how
And
many
I'm
do
just
they
like,
have though? You know?
'Cause it's
There's like 3 or 4 in Mexico.
no,
Oh,
there's
okay.
more than that now.
Maybe
But it's
there's
not
more.
probably
This
like
is
southern
There's-
Mexico. It's
there's-
probably more
If you-
northern
No,
Mexico.
if you want to
they're in
see
southern Mexico now too.
Oh,
if
shit,
you
okay.
want to see what an HEB from Mexico looks like, go to the one in Houston. It's called Mi Tienda. It's based off of their brand. That's the closest one you're gonna find.
No,
check out
no.
his video.
Check out
Oh,
my
I did.
TikTok in an actual
the-
Mexican HEB.
But I'm talking about that's the closest you're gonna get to an actual HEB Mexico style in
Mi
Texas.
tienda, yes, but like if you want to see what the inside of a Mexican HEB looks like, go to my TikTok, look at the video that
Yeah, I saw
says
your video,
finding HEB in Mexico and go from there. You know, that's what that is. But they have them in as far down south as Querétaro. There is one in Querétaro, Mexico, which is 2 hours away from Mexico City. So they have expanded further
Uh-oh.
south into Mexico.
Sparking up.
And
Oh,
then
Renee, I
It's allowed
remember.
here.
Look at this man, dude, man. Look at
Let's
this
go.
man.
Who that is?
I love
Who
DJ.
that is?
Hey, Renee. I remember
my guy.
your comment from last episode. You was talking about you was a cheerleader for the Wizards. That's what it was. I couldn't think of it, but yeah, it came back to me. But anyway, bro, what's up with your name tag, man? Why you got I love DJ? You talking about Dwayne Johnson, right?
You're my dog.
I can't even see you, man.
You're my
I
dog.
can't take this man.
Turn a light
serious,
on or
man.
something, Robert.
No,
No,
We're
it's-
outside. We're outside.
Who's we? Who's we? Who with you?
Oh no, me and my chairs. They're from the
He said we outside.
Minnesota Met.
Oh my god. There is no
He said,
we.
who is that? That's Robert. That's the
Dirty
It's him and the
Toro.
mosquitoes hanging out.
super dirty Toro.
The super dirty Toro.
Number 69 in our
Normal.
Hell yeah.
number 69
Number 69.
on the field and number 69 in the bed.
And on them chairs out there.
He
Number
knows
69
what
on
the
them chairs.
minivan is. He knows the minivan.
Oh god.
Oh, the minivan. Yes.
What?
There's
See?
not candy in there. There's no candy in there.
There's a reason
Oh,
why I smoke.
But
if I
okay,
can't do it, you
so
guys.
they didn't know what it was, but I want to know if you know, Mr. Dirty Toro.
Orange frozen.
Do you know what the Spider-Man is? I guess that's a no.
Everything
Wow,
got frozen.
okay. Do you know what the Spider-Man is?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So
If you do a search on Urban Dictionary, you'll
I
find out
can-
what it is.
So what happened was
do you want me to explain it?
Fair warning.
I
Adult
don't know.
content
Is-
coming.
Is that a trick
Yeah.
question? Is it loaded? That's a loaded question.
Oh, it's
It-
apparently.
no, it is very loaded.
I don't know. I don't think I want to hear it. But I do. But I think I do.
Oh, so Jackie, DJ, you want to know what Spider-Man is?
Close your earmuffs.
I'm probably gonna
Earmuffs.
earmuff you. I'm just gonna look at my phone while y'all discuss spiders.
Earmuffs.
DJ, put your Paw
Earmuffs
Patrol
is
shades
bad.
back on.
I'm arachnophobic, so
Oh, this has nothing to do with spiders, but everything to do with getting loaded up.
You should be afraid. Cover your eyes.
I'm still arachnophobic at the end of the day, so I'm just gonna focus down here, and y'all can talk
Earmuffs,
about that real
earmuffs.
quick.
Yep.
Okay, you know
Why
what?
keep
No,
talking about earmuffs?
here, I'm not even gonna explain
many-
it.
Share it.
Just
Let
so
our
that
audience
way-
Share it. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
find
go ahead.
out what it
Break it
is.
to us, break it to us.
Just share the definition, and then we can all just
That's what I'm
take it from
doing.
there. Oh, okay, cool. I can read it and just be like, okay, and then
Oh.
we're gonna move on.
Okay, all right. So here it is. All right,
Oh shit!
there you go. This one right
Oh,
here.
Lord, I can't even see that. It's all tiny.
That's mini print.
Zoom in.
I know.
Oh,
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck?
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god.
No,
Gucci?
Hey, did we
What
say
the
that?
heck?
Did you say it at the same time?
Yeah, I
No,
said
That-
not
I
that
read
one.
the
Not that
first
one. Go back
sentence.
up
I
to
was
the
like,
top.
what the fuck's going
no,
on?
okay, no. This is wait.
Oh, he's shooting
This
a
is
web.
the actual
I get it.
Spider-Man.
He's shooting a web.
Yeah. Yep. Shooting the web in your best
Yeah.
girl's face.
Start
That's
saying
not
Peter
good.
Parker.
That's
Why would
not
I
good.
say another man's name? That's crazy.
What?
Because you're turning into Spider-Man.
No.
Oh, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. Spider-Man's not the
Okay, you can be Miles Morales. How about that?
Miles Morales. Spider-Man.
What do you think about that, Rob?
I'm trying to get it out of my memory.
Yeah. Me too.
I did. I read the first sentence. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like you. I was
I
like,
could have
Yeah,
gone the
yeah.
rest of my life not knowing that. That would have been fine.
"No,
But
no."
now that
Know
we're
it now.
here,
Nah,
I
there's some,
went to
there's
the
some, there's some
Sunderland. I
crazy
went to
shit
the
out there.
Sunderland practice today, Jorge.
How
SCFC against Sunderland.
how badly is San Antonio gonna lose?
We are not. We don't lose, sir.
oh,
What's
I
our record?
I
Wait,
hope
wait.
not.
Wait, are you talking about the game or the fist fights?
Ooh,
Because I'm
oh,
gonna whip
that's-
some British guys.
I know there's gonna be some British guys coming because the last time who they
Really?
play? Did they play Cardiff City last time?
No.
We had a British
Yeah, we
team that
played
came.
Cardiff. It was 2 or 3
Yeah.
years ago. Yeah.
And I remember there was a couple of people from Wales that came down for the game.
There's a lot.
And-
In Sunderland, there was a lot last night. Tonight.
Ooh,
And
Man,
none of them
I
had
wanna-
good teeth. None of them had good teeth.
no, that's a British thing.
Renee,
Nobody
So-
had
Renee,
good
I
teeth there,
I hope
promise
you
you.
ain't researching
God,
Spider-Man.
Renee, I
so-
hope you did not,
apologize
man.
I
for what you
know.
discovered there.
You could blame it all on
Blame
Jorge.
Jorge, yeah.
Period.
No, stop clicking buttons, Jackie. Stop, please. You're gonna regret it.
Me? No, it's
Don't Google
Renee.
Spider-Man. Don't Google anything he said.
Yeah, just think of the movies, the Marvel movies. That's
think
it.
of the little British boy.
The little British boy, Austin Powers.
The new Spider-Man, the little British kid.
So who
Tom
who
Holland?
is San Antonio FC playing?
Sunderland,
Sunderland.
What is that?
It's a
Where is
big
that?
club.
Sunderland Associated Football Club. They are a second division British soccer team.
Where are they?
Like
I mean,
from-
where are they? at?
England.
So they
They
coming
come
here
over
to play?
here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
The
When
winner
is
of the
this
game
happening?
tomorrow. The winner of that game gets the rightful claim to use SAFC.
Exactly.
Because right now, if you
Oh.
Google SAFC, sometimes you'll get San Antonio FC stuff. Other times you'll get Sunderland AFC stuff, which is like, stop. Like, I don't care about Sunderland AFC
Football
if
is
I'm
life.
Googling from San Antonio.
Hold on, are they good?
No, they're in the second division.
Yeah.
No. The team that they playing, like the British team,
Us?
are they good?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, because they're in the second division. They
I don't
used
know
to
what that means.
be.
I don't know what second division means.
I
don't
know.
soccer.
So all right.
No,
So
Who's gonna
in-
win?
Minor
Who's
leagues.
gonna
All I
win?
know is MLS.
Minor league.
That's
But it's
it.
not
Okay,
minor league.
so
It's different.
let-
It's different.
Let's say
It's
that
still
the New
minor
York
leagues.
Yankees lost so badly that they got bumped down to AAA.
Okay.
They're in AAA
Yeah.
because they lost so badly.
Minor leagues.
No, but it's
So-
different. It's promotion relegation.
Right, but I'm trying to explain it in terms that they understand.
I know Ted Lasso. That's it.
Football is life.
Football is life.
So what's SAFC's record right now? Are they good?
Sunderland or San Antonio?
No. San Antonio. Are they good?
They're good. They're good. We're
Yeah,
in
they were
first place.
champions last year.
What's their
We're in
record?
first place. Yeah, they're right now in first place.
Oh, okay.
They've only lost 4 games. They tied 7.
Okay, because they were tied for like third over the July 4th weekend.
Yes, but we won 2 in a row.
Okay.
We beat El Trash
Okay.
Show,
Respect.
and we beat I forget. We won 2 in a row. We're
Chukutown.
back up there.
How many teams are in this league? Like the
32
Okay.
It's fun though. Those
or
Jay went to the
30
game,
something,
and he
yeah.
saw me there.
So
It's fun.
so are they like a feeder to the MLS or no? Are they their own separate
They-
entity?
Do not say
they
those
used to
3
be.
letters to me again. Don't say those 3 letters. Fuck the MLS. Fuck Austin.
What MLS? You don't like MLS? Why?
And fuck the Alamo
Hey,
basement right
Why?
now.
So
MLS
alright,
can eat a
I don't know what
big
you're
one.
talking about.
so all right,
MLS
here.
can eat a
Okay,
There's a lot of hatred. You have no idea.
let me
No,
let me
tell
me
me.
say
Talk,
this
no,
first.
let me explain. Let me explain.
talk
Let
to
me
me
say
explain.
this
about
first,
MLS. Why
and
are
then
so
you
much
can
hate in the
explain.
MLS?
Let me say this first.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
MLS can eat a big one, and
Yes.
so can Austin FC.
Yes.
Now you can explain to them why.
Okay. So the year. So
Sorry, I'm a little passionate.
2016. Right.
Yeah, I know it's in the top of the division. I know it's like it's major league, but I'm saying like the way that they
So
saying it. I'm
let's
just replying to the comment. They was like
Top of
MLS is
these
top of the division.
nuts.
Yeah, I got it.
so
But I want to know why they don't like MLS. Like why
right.
don't they like it? Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to explain it to you.
Got you.
All right.
Yeah, give him a chance. Give him a chance.
So
Can a brother talk?
motherfuckers. 2016. Right. The year is
Picture
2016. We just lost a franchise called the San Antonio Scorpions because they went bankrupt. Right.
Bankrupt.
However, Major League Soccer came to the city of San Antonio and
Came
said,
here.
"Hey, we want you guys in our league. We
We want you-
want San Antonio to
The
have a team
Scorpions.
in our league." Right.
Yes.
The Scorpions don't exist anymore.
Okay, cool,
Right.
cool.
They
They
gone.
they folded. Right. So what ends up happening is we have this stadium, which is Toyota Field, where San Antonio FC plays now, that's sitting empty. The owner
Empty.
doesn't want it. The owner right at this time is the owner who owns Morgan's Wonderland, right? So
He
the
got other things going on.
city of San Antonio and Bexar County say, we're going to buy the stadium as our way of showing Major League Soccer that we are invested and we will get a team to fill it, right? So they spend $30 million on this stadium. Now, the way the stadium is built to expand specifically to go up to like 18,000 seats.
18,000.
So that way,
Taxpayers' dollars.
right. So
So
at this
what's
point,
the capacity right
taxes.
now?
8,500.
18,000.
Okay,
Right. So this is all being done with taxpayer money
I got a
because
question after this too. Go ahead.
Yo tax paying.
so everyone's under the impression, okay, we are going to get a Major League Soccer team. Then we're like, okay, we need to find a team. Who's going to have this team? So Spurs Sports and Entertainment comes in and says,
Looking.
hey, we will get a team and put them in there. So that's why San Antonio FC is related to the Spurs and they have the Spurs in their logo because they're owned by the Spurs, right?
Okay.
And so the city and the county had a deal with the Spurs that says you get us into Major League Soccer within, I think it was either 5 or 10 years. I forget the
10 years.
10 years. And if you do not get us into Major League Soccer within 10 years, you will be fined $5 million.
$5 million.
And then, but they will front the cost. The San Antonio FC so the Spurs will front the cost for the franchise to get in the league, all that good stuff, right?
All of it.
And they're doing all of this again because Major League Soccer
Got
came
you,
to
Joseph.
San Antonio and said, "Hey, we want you in our league." Meanwhile, without telling anybody, the owner of the team from Columbus, Ohio, wants to move.
Precourt. He's a snake.
Anthony Precourt. He wants to.
We don't like snakes.
He's a fucking snake.
He wants to
We
get
don't like
the team that's in Columbus, Ohio, and move them because he wants a new stadium, and the city of Columbus is not going to give him a new stadium.
Mm-mm.
So you want to use essays?
So no. So when he signed on to be the owner of this club in Columbus, Ohio, there was a clause written into that contract that said, should he decide to relocate the team, he has the first dibs and rights to the franchise in Austin, Texas. He specifically requested Austin, Texas, right? So none of this is all between the owner and Major League Soccer. San Antonio has no idea that this exists, right? So
we're dumb. We don't know what's going on.
We're building this team. We bought this stadium with taxpayer money. The Spurs are putting all this money into it. And then, the Major League Soccer's coming down. They're like, hey, you guys have a really good chance. I really like the way what you guys are doing.
Yes.
And so then we start hearing the rumors that this Precourt guy wants to move Columbus out of there. However, you remember when the Cleveland Browns left to Baltimore? and became the
Peace out.
Ravens?
Yeah.
I mean, I heard about it, but I don't
Yeah,
remember.
okay.
Like,
So-
but yeah, I
so-
got you. Go ahead.
As a result of that happening, the state of Ohio passed a law saying that no sports franchise that is based in Ohio can leave the state without first having been without trying to sell the team first. And this pre-court guy was not going to sell the team. He wanted to keep the team and just move it.
Move it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was breaking state law, and he was going to get fined up the ass by the state of Ohio. So he's like, you know what? All right, so I'm going to sell the team to the league, let the league handle it, and they can sell it to whoever they want. But the Columbus team can stay in Columbus. However, I want an expansion team that's written in my clause in the contract in Austin, Texas, because I am not allowed to move my team because of state law. So Major League Soccer's like, okay, that's fine. Now
Here
just
you
go ask Austin, the city of Austin, see if they're cool with it, see if they'll give you a stadium. And if they say yes, done deal. So this guy goes to Austin, asks the city council for a stadium. They approve it. And then, okay, cool. So Austin now gets a team. And then San Antonio's
Austin.
so at this point, this is like 2018. This is happening, 2019. So we've been putting 3 years worth of time and effort into building up this club, this soccer team,
All that
using
time.
taxpayer money and
All that
the Spurs
effort.
money.
Y'all's money.
And then the league came out once Austin approved it. The league came out and said, actually, we don't see a future where there's going to be a team both in San Antonio and in Austin. If San Antonio wants to watch Major League Soccer, they can drive up to Austin. There's going to be a team there now. So they basically bamboozled us into spending all this money, and there was actually like a criminal investigation to see if Major League Soccer.
Yeah, they tried to sue. The mayor tried to sue them.
The mayor tried to, and the county tried to sue the league for misleading them into spending taxpayer money on something that was never going to happen. They were just using it as the way that the Raiders use San Antonio as a bargaining chip all the time, or
and the Marlins. Too.
Yeah, the
There's so many fucking teams that use us. I fucking hate
that. They use saying like they're like, oh, you don't want to give us a team. San Antonio wants one. We'll go over there. You know, and so
the Raiders, the Saints,
like it happened to us again in soccer, and so because
we ain't learned our lesson yet.
Nope.
Because of that, there's a lot of hate and animosity towards Major League Soccer, especially Austin FC, because a lot of us who are San Antonio FC fans feel like that club belongs to us and was stolen from us, and we paid taxes for a damn stadium that's never going to be a professional team.
And we average in the minor leagues, we average 7,000 people at that stadium. They average 800 people at their fucking Austin Bowl. They do not love the sport. It's plastic. It's fucking fake. Those guys show up because they want to go on Instagram and post pictures of themselves. Fuck that. It's even deeper than that. Like literally, it's trendy. It's cool. It's hip. That's why Austin people show up to soccer. You ask any of them, they don't know shit about the sport.
Are they any good in MLS right now or no?
Nope. They were last year. So this is their third season. First season, they were the last team. They were the worst team in the league. Last season, they made the championship out of like just sheer fluke luck. And then this season, they suck again.
They came here to San Antonio last season, got their asses handed to them.
That too. They've also played against San Antonio in an official tournament.
We beat them. That was the best day of my life.
And they lost.
So
So
it was so awesome. I had so many signs.
Is the Vegas Lights in the same division?
And
Like
as
the
a San
wanted
Antonio
sign?
FC game.
And had a
The
broccoli-
Las Vegas Lights are the same as San Antonio FC.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So that weekend, I will never forget it. It was the best weekend for sports for me. My girls won they won a very important soccer tournament. The Packers beat the Cowboys in Dallas, and San Antonio stuck it to Austin that night. It was freaking awesome, dude.
So let me ask y'all this, right? Let me ask y'all this, right? So for shits and giggles, right? So say for instance, right? Because you said the Toyota Stadium or whatever, it can expand to 18,000. What happens if we have to move? How would y'all feel about that?
If they
I'd
get
be
rid of
pissed.
San Antonio
I'd
FC,
be angry.
No, the
But-
Brahmas
but-
have to move. The Brahmas.
Jorge, did you see they're talking about pro rail?
yeah, I did. But
They're talking about what?
the USL is talking about promotion and
Oh,
relegation
it's a concept.
to compete with the Major League Soccer. But
Oh,
you're asking
sweet.
if the Brahmas have to move
Yeah. What if the Brahmas? What if we have to move like for shits
To
and
where?
giggles? To
Like
to
a
where?
we have to
Cashman Field
move and
situation?
yeah. Well, if we can't fill the dome, we have to move
Right.
to something smaller. A smaller venue would be a Toyota Arena,
Well,
right? Or
As,
stadium.
as long as it stays in San Antonio, fine.
They would hold it.
Do they have a big parking lot?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
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 So
And they have
not
space
only-
to tailgate and all that stuff.
Yeah. Not only do they have a nice parking lot to the side of the stadium, all of that parking for Hero Stadium for Northeast ISD, that's all available to SAFC.
Right. So it's available to the stadium by because even though the school district owns the parking lot, the county kind of supersedes them. So if the county's like, okay, school district, you gotta kind of hook us up with use when you're not using it, then they can. But yeah,
in the city, the county waived that $5 million. They said, you know what, they duped you, and you don't have to pay it back.
Yeah,
But
They literally waived it. The county's like, they fucked you up. They basically said they're a bunch.
But yeah, if the Brahmas were to move to Toyota Field, that's fine. They're still in San Antonio. Now, if the Brahmas move to Austin, I'm done. I'm done.
Well, I only asked that because a lot of things are gonna change if they do have to move because we'd be out in the fucking sun because I think you don't have no cover over top, right?
No, but it's also spring. It's also winter and spring, so it's not as cold.
When we fuck with the weather, remember it was cold that day when it was raining and shit.
It is what it is, man.
I got you.
Still do it.
But I also brought it up was because our intent. I don't know. Nobody knows how the second season would go for the XFL. So I mean, you as best you best as your last. So the last time we played, we had like 13,000 or something like that, or
which is still more than.
It's still more, but I don't know how the XFL stadium, whether they how the money is for covering the XFL and the Alamo Dome. So if they not meeting that quota for the ticket sales and all that stuff, we might have to move because we can't fill the stadium. So that 13,000 would look really good at Toyota Arena or whatever it's called, Toyota Stadium.
Two things have to
happen. Talk to me.
Two things have to happen. First of all, they have to win, and winning cures all. And they have to be better scheduling. I'm telling you, those two things will cure fucking everything. If literally the scheduling was better and we're winning, when DC Defender is talking about Saturday games, he has no idea. Easter, dumb, 9 p.m. on Saturday night. I showed up because I'm hardcore, but I'm not the average person.
Yeah.
Like the average person will not. You need the casuals as much as everyone hates the casuals. Even in soccer, I hate the casuals. You need them because they're the revenue. They put butts in the seat and they buy the hot dogs and they buy the bullshit, but they're not the hardcore people. You need the casuals.
Let me ask you this: if we are like 8-0, you think you'll have like 35,000 people in there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what happened to UTSA.
We'll find a way to make it.
That's exactly what happened to UTSA.
That's true. But I look at it. I look at it like the AAF as well too, because I mean the Commanders. I think the attendance started. I mean they was doing good, but the attendance started going down. Just
the thing is that we had zero football for how many years?
For who? Commanders? Nah, the last home game was like when it started. It was like 29,000 or something like that. But I watched it. So and then when I think the last home game it was like 24 or 22 somewhere around there. 25.
I'm gonna look it up because you're wrong.
Cool. Look it up. Hey, quote me if I'm wrong. Go ahead.
But
go ahead.
While Jay's looking that up, I'm gonna tell you guys I gotta go because my dad's getting ready for bed and he's sleeping in my office. So I'm getting kicked out of my own office. So y'all keep on doing y'all's thing.
We could jump off too. Well, after Jay, kind of correct.
Yeah.
So, I know I'm right. So
have a good weekend. I'm gonna go get 9 inches long.
Wow.
You are. Okay. So, Alamo Dome. They did go down on the last home game that they lost, but they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3. Specifically, remember that
winning season. Well,
Yep.
winning record. Sorry.
First game 27,000.
Okay.
Second game 29,000.
Okay.
Third game was 30,000. Fourth game was 23,000. But we averaged 27,000 fans.
Cool.
Okay.
I didn't show up till like the third game myself because I didn't know anything about it. And when they started winning, I was like, okay, let's show up. Let's see what's going on. And I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
I didn't
From
know
the
shit about
beginning.
minor league football. And they didn't market to me. And I'm the guy they need to market to.
Mhm.
Like, it's literally like they're not catering to people they need it.
But Robert, this is 100% like why we're doing the show, right? We as the super fans are trying to push the word out to the casual fans because that's what's going to help sell tickets, right? I know the XFL is going to advertise next season, but we're going to do our part to make sure that we're raising awareness in the city here, making as big of a splash as we possibly can to let people know that we're here, right? That we're not here in an official capacity.
Shouldn't they be doing it now?
Not yet.
Why not? I mean, you got this is the perfect opportunity. There's nothing going on right now. You should at least be doing this. And I mentioned this on the Facebook group, the Facebook messaging, like they should be doing more community stuff, man.
They should
understand.
They should.
Like they focus a lot on the showcases, which I understand. You got to get the players there. Got to get the quality on the field. But I mean, come on, man. You got to.
But we don't even have a team right now, though. Like.
It's still players here. Like they still have players on the roster that has been showing up. Like they still got AJ McCarron still showing up at the showcases talking like as if he's a Battle Hawk.
Well,
we got players still on the team. We got key players that we could still bring out here.
McCarron is going to be a lifelong Battle Hawk player until he.
But what about Brom? What about the Brahmas though? Like what are we doing?
Who do we have that's going to be a
damn Jay
lifelong Brahmas player?
DJ
Jack.
I mean, we thought we were going to keep Pass. We thought we were going to keep Pass, and they booted him.
They passed on Pass.
Yeah, he sucks.
Well, I wouldn't.
He fucking sucks.
I wouldn't go that far.
I wouldn't say he
fucking sucks. I saw him. He's a nice kid.
He said, "I saw him."
But
I seen him.
Awful. He didn't even know the playbook. How confused? You were on the team for fucking 4 weeks. You don't know the playbook? What the fuck?
Half the people coming in
I can't.
know the playbook, bro.
I'm not trying to be harsh, but
No, bro. You're right. I can't blame you.
I got upset.
And you're not saying anything that's not true.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
you're right.
literally, everyone's trying to like baby him. Even Heinz Ward's like, I'm babying him. I don't know if he's ready. I don't know if he's ready because he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's not a bad person, but you got to know the playbook after so many weeks. What the fuck?
Yeah, that Arlington game looked bad, man. It did look bad. I ain't gonna lie. And they were talking about how his stats was okay, but I'm like, okay, man. But them delay of games and shit, that shit was terrible.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
And it's like you're trying to be like positive, but you're like, dude.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to be harsh.
Yeah. Well, I think when it comes to the marketing, it may not be a whole lot, but even having like commercials about season tickets right now, you're not seeing anything.
Thank you. That's what I wanted. That's what I'm talking about. That
yeah, like even just
you can be in the markets.
Yeah,
you don't have to be bringing players out just to get in the markets.
There's no. I can tell you, they don't know the answer to season tickets. I just asked fucking today. I called. I've been calling because I signed up. I signed up for season tickets, and the reps like, I don't know. It's up to the league. The league's gonna tell us. We'll let you know. If they don't even know, how could they sell the product?
What you mean by season? What do you? They already on sale.
I did not have season tickets.
Huh?
Oh,
last year I did not have season tickets.
I just
I know what you're talking about.
Okay, I just saw that anybody.
I keep asking him and asking him and asking him.
Monday, it's gonna happen Monday. So James sends out a. It's not because James sends out his weekly emails, and I got it today, and it said all.
Well, maybe it might, but Adam, the guy that's my rep, he just his ass with a hole in the ground.
Well, James says it's you're gonna get an email on Monday. So look out for it.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, not from
Okay.
your rep.
I called
from
Adam and he was all scared.
from your actual account.
He was scared.
Oh,
I was
well, he
like, don't
should.
be
If y'all
nervous,
aren't
bro.
happy, I mean,
I was like, don't be
Look,
nervous. But I fucking,
Renee just
I emailed
yeah,
you
Renee
10
just
times.
said she got her
I didn't think I
email.
should call you. I was like, after the 10th email, you don't think you're gonna fucking call me?
Not
I'm sorry, that sucks. I'm
Yeah.
sorry you're having that
I was
experience.
mad. I was angry. I was kind of angry, and I was trying
Hey,
to.
Rob, so you didn't have season tickets this past season?
I did not because I have 2 kids with special
No, I got you. I
needs,
got you.
and I did not
I got you.
know. I did not know if they could handle it, and they loved it. I was shocked. Because my
makes me
son,
so happy.
he hates noise.
Yeah.
He hated noise. He hates it. And I was like, I'm not gonna buy season tickets, and it's a waste. And then he loved it, and I was like,
So I'm in your seat right now because I got a baby on the way. So I'm not going to do season tickets this coming season. So I'll buy single game tickets, which is probably better. It's gonna be a lot of open seats, I'm sure. So if it wasn't hard for you to
That's what I'm
find
hoping for. That's
I know
tickets,
3 that won't be open.
yeah. If it wasn't hard for you to find
I'm
tickets
gonna
this
show you
season,
right
I know
here.
I should be fine.
This is the email.
No.
today.
I paid a bit. I paid more than the season ticket price for the things I bought.
I'm sure.
On Monday, deposit holders should receive an email from the league mentioning the sleep selection date coming up. This will be on
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what Adam
7/24.
said. He's gonna message me. Well, it better show up Monday then. I'm gonna call fucking Adam again.
So I hope it gets resolved. So
You-
like me, we're already taking care of ones that already renewed the season tickets. So James has been really great in keeping us all up to date.
No, James is a fucking
He's a
badass.
goat, man.
I love that
He's
guy.
a goat.
I love that dude because like I've been messaging him. Adam doesn't message me back. I don't even know if he's alive. He's like he's out of country or whatever. And I was like, okay, quit covering for him. Is he really a rep or not?
I mean, maybe not.
I would just
I was upset. I'm trying to be cool, but I'm like, dude, come on,
Hey.
man.
like
How
honestly,
can you take over the end zone if you won't talk to me?
you scare him.
I can be
Put
kind
your
of
mask
Maybe a
on and tell him you're
little
gonna come
intense,
on
bro.
him.
You can maybe turn to the dirty Toro. You better quit.
What you saying, Jay?
I was gonna say, I thought this was the Only Horns show.
I know.
You know,
It
Horn-
became
It's just,
a-
no,
Morning
it's
after dark.
just unfiltered. We just talk about what the fuck we want to
Talk about
and we
9
cuss and all
inches
that.
and the minivan.
No, we don't always
You
have to
know?
be sexual, Jay. I know you want to look at 9 inches, but we
Oh,
don't want to just always be
I'd
sexual.
rather
man.
not actually. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
No, DJ took his Paw Patrol glasses.
Now
So,
we
yeah.
can adult talk.
It's
And use
adult
but
fighting
even
words.
then, I want to say, like, I feel like that you're right about like at the end of the day, we're the ones that are keeping it alive.
She said free.
Like I don't want it to go away. So that's why we're doing this whole community event. Like if we show up and show out on behalf,
this what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm frustrated at. Like, okay, it shouldn't take. And I know we just doing it, as out the kind of kindness of our hearts, and we just fans. But like, it should. I don't know, man. I
You're
think
right.
I think I expect a lot, knowing and
Because we
knowing
want it
that.
to last. It's not kindness. We want it to last.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like knowing that
it's like a two-sided,
We want it
like
to
a
be a big
double-edged
thing.
sword.
knowing that we want this thing to keep going, knowing that we don't know what's going to happen next season. We don't know the future. So we just know that we want to be there and we want to support. So I don't feel like, and even when I was even saying that the past season, like I don't feel like they are all in. And I know they did fire like a lot of reps or whoever, marketing, whatever. Like I understand that, but it's still those core, like they did in 2020. Like it's still those core front office people that's still there. Like y'all gotta reach. It's supposed to be for the fans. Y'all gotta reach the fans.
Mhm.
Like come on. Like we still got Hines Ward. We still got Anthony Beck. We still got all these coaches. We still got all these coaches. Reggie Barlow. They still here. Like they can even do community events. Fans will come out. They know. Oh, Hines Ward coming. Yeah, I'm going.
So
Not even just that. Like my kids. As soon as Kevin Marks.
Yeah, he got
who's that
released.
guy?
Running back.
And he showed up. My daughter's like, I love Kevin Marks. He was so
Well, he's
nice.
not here no more.
Like whatever player. He's not on the team anymore. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like it's as
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
as that. It was the connection with the fans. My kids are like, oh, Kevin Marks. He's my favorite player. My daughter was yelling for Kevin Marks. I was like, baby, he's not gonna play. But like,
He did.
but like she was excited because she met him. They become tangible.
I got
Yeah.
it now.
And that's all it's about. Connect.
See,
Connect.
I like the players coming out to certain venues or whatever and
Yes.
meeting fans. But what I would want to be different is one of the things would be instead of bringing those players that's not going to be in a game plan, don't bring them out there. Bring people that's going to be actually in the game plan. Like you just said with Kevin Marks, he didn't even play at all. He didn't see the field at all, and I wanted him to play because I saw his highlights from Buffalo. I was like, oh, he's pretty good. Why he's not in the game? Especially when Jaquez went, he was carrying the load the most, and then we had Hilliman come in. But I know Kevin Marks was pretty good, and from his highlights, like give him a try, give him a chance. But you shouldn't have those players that's never going to be in the game plan to be going up to these fan events. Like we want to connect with these players, so have those players that.
I agree with that because when I went to the Alamo that one time when I think they were like at the Alamo and they were just
the 4 players or whatever.
And I didn't even realize it was past there.
Yeah, past was
like
there.
I didn't even realize that it was him until like he said what his number was, and I was like, wait a minute, why did that sound so familiar? And I looked it up, and we were sitting down, and I literally looked over to them. I'm like, that's J1. I was like, we didn't even know because he doesn't play. I don't see his face enough.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
The best was when Romo showed up. We just turned around, and Jorge told me, "That's Tony. That's Romo," and I was like, "Not Tony, but it's."
But don't.
And I was like, "Holy shit, it is!" And we just like sworn to him. He was super cool. His mom would not stop talking about him.
Don't get me wrong. They did. I love at the mom. First meet and greet when they were signing autographs and stuff. And Hines Ward was there. They did have Jack Cohn there. Jaquez Patrick was there. Yeah, Ben Davis. Ben Davis was there. Ben Davis and what's my man Ryan Lewis, the cornerback. So they did have those. But every event after that, when Jackie, when you went out to the spots, they had them. The players scattered all over the place. Like I mean, I think who else was there? Luke Barku. I think he was there, right? He started.
Yeah, Cone was there. One of the Scotts brothers was there.
So
the ones that were at Dick's were all active players.
Okay.
At all the other ones, they weren't.
Wasn't. Yeah. Okay.
Well, no, I'm lying. At HEB, it was they had because they had Divine was there and I can't remember who else. There was 2 of them at HEB. Then I went all the way to Dick's, and then to Perry's is where Mark was at, and Nick.
The first thing that sold me on the first meet and greet is those players literally were playing like touch football or flag football with kids.
I saw that.
Oh, fuck. I would say they were literally like playing. I was just like, who are those guys? I don't even know who they are, but they're literally with the kids, and the kids are excited.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this little guy, and that's what sold me. I was like, dude, these guys are really about San Antonio.
Yeah, so
and they want to embrace. And then Hines Ward stayed for every fucking autograph.
Yeah, I like that too. I like that.
And he was not Cadillacing. He was the most approachable person
music.
ever fucking met. And I've been to the NFL where people are like shooting you. I know what it's about. I know like there's some.
Oh, you can hear the music.
That dude had no attitude. He was just a dude. He was a dude. I felt like I was hanging out.
So like
annoying. That is dope. That is dope. Yeah, that's dope. I've been to a million Vikings games. Not a lot of good ones, but I've been to a lot.
So I'm trying to understand Renee's comment. She said the yes and no comment. So
about the marketing and people going out.
No, the one about the appearances and stuff. So I see she said you may not always have enough players to show up. So the day before the game, they all came down. The whole team came down. So the whole team is there.
They literally get there and then they gotta blow their stuff at the hotel and then they're out. They don't even get a chance to relax when they fly in.
Yeah. And so they've got practice, they've got
they have their own little community events that they showed up to.
Yeah.
Right. So
like the base and another like children's home or something. They were out at quite a few different places, like community events.
So yeah, I can agree.
They need to do a better job of like saying it earlier too. That was the thing. Like literally, I'd be sitting there, but like, oh, we're having a community event in 2 hours. On Thursday. And now I was just about to speak on that because I saw that. And I was like, what the fuck?
I saw the end of her
last minute.
I saw the end of her comment and say we all work full time, which is correct. And I know I complained about it a couple times to y'all because I'm like, why would they have a community event at 4:00? People get off of work at 5. Yeah. That makes no sense.
They tell you at 3.
And then it's late notice at that. Like, come on, those things should be planned out.
Before it's about to start.
I don't know.
I'm gonna give them some grace. It was year 1 with them figuring out all this stuff.
So that's why I expect more year 2.
Yeah, if there's no improvement next year, then we really got to have a talk But
Yeah.
I give them some grace too, because like, yeah, I had to, and it was even the meet and greets
I
being
got you,
so
Renee. I
close
got you.
together. Like, what if, like, I was the one that was driving everywhere for it? What if somebody like, if for us to be super fans wanted to do that, like they were just so close together, it was very hard to even plan out driving HEB. And then I didn't even know about Perry's. Like, I wish they were
What
just
is
planned
that?
out a little bit. It's a cool little pizza joint. They were really nice to us. They hooked us up with the Alamo guy was there. They hooked us up with beer. That's where we had our fancy little fruit drinks.
Yeah, he was super mad. He was like, "Drink my Alamo beer. Drink my Alamo beer."
I hit the guitar and
That's-
everything.
It's Patrick.
That's where we got to meet.
I know. Patrick.
That's where we got to meet Nick Holly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nick Holly and Nick Holly
Mark.
and
Yeah,
Kevin Marks.
See, man,
I don't even remember
Yeah,
seeing
I
you
like-
there.
Holly
like-
was
I like
out there
Nick,
marketing.
man.
Holly was hustling. I like
Nick
him.
Holly, yes, bro.
He was
I'm so
awesome.
glad.
Yeah.
I remember on the page I made
He
a
was
comment. I was
awesome.
like, I'm so glad we picked him up, man, because he's a
He's
dog.
good. And the Houston fans were pissed.
I know he balled out 2020.
I
That's
know.
how I know him. He balled
Yeah.
out.
The Houston fans were pissed. I know a lot of them. They're like, "Dude, he's a baller."
Man,
And I was like, "You're not."
no,
wrong.
no offense, but screw them. They didn't realize the talent that they had, so we'll take them and we'll
I'm
put them
glad-
in good use.
I'm glad somebody made this comment.
Wait
I'm glad
and
Joseph
wait.
put that. I'm glad Joseph put that comment down there because he said, "What's up with the no Under Armour jerseys and gear?" We've been talking
Yeah,
about
I
this. I don't understand like why we don't have any Under Armour gear. Like if they sponsoring the jerseys
There's
in the league, well the league, if they sponsoring the league, why we don't have jerseys and
Yeah.
gear and stuff?
And what's up with those freaking Amazon Basic dry fit shirts? And
Did you buy one?
No, not yet. I'm afraid to.
He said not yet.
He said
Guys, I live in dry fit shirts. Like that's
I know,
my
man.
go-to
I'm just
thing.
comfortable.
Okay, they're awesome. And then you're gonna throw this like knockoff Solo Serve Under Armour stuff on your website and be like, "Hey, buy our merchandise for $45." Man, come on. You know,
It was not good. The jersey I bought, it was not the best thing I ever purchased.
I know a place
I
we
agree.
can get
I heard
some
a lot
that are
of-
really good.
Yeah, I know. I heard a lot of people complain about the jerseys. I didn't bought one, so
But I bought it to support. But
I know.
dude. It's not the best thing I ever bought. I was kind of like, eh.
I-
And in the true story, I washed it with my cape, and it fucking made my cape dark black. It fucking bled the stupid colors.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have to make a new cape.
Oh my god! Like the amount of money that I spent on it, and I was watching UFC, and I was watching Nunes, and then she was retiring, and I'm like, all right, I need to buy the championship walkout jacket, and I was like, oh shit, it's $175. And Jesse, my husband goes, "You bought a Brahmas jersey. What are you complaining about?" I'm like, "Oh shit, you're right." And she's a championship. Okay, so
Yeah, you
that's why
gotta
I got
get
my
Nunez.
I got my Nunes champ.
That's cold. That's
walkout
cold. I like
jacket.
that. I like that.
Heck yeah, I had to get it. She's my girl. I'm so
You
mad.
gotta wear it every chance you got now for 175.
Hell yeah, it's getting its work.
109, you
It
go
got
outside.
pockets
If it's
everywhere.
109, you go outside with that jacket.
Well,
Hell yeah, I will.
Jackie just
Swing it.
went through the AC situation from hell. So she's allowed to
hell
wear
yeah.
a jacket now and drop that
Yeah.
AC down to
no,
like
she has
20.
a $175 jacket. She goes outside
Oh yeah,
and she
yeah.
wears that
See,
jacket. no
if
matter
I
what.
was down, if we had our old unit, it would sound like a freight train over this metal music that's playing. But they put in a whole brand new bad boy system. He's quiet as fuck. Like I don't even hear him turn on or turn off. Like my
What's
other one
Jaguar
was like,
whiskey? What is that?
Yeah, what is
Jaguar.
that?
What are you drinking?
I don't know. That's Renee comment. She said she bought Jaguar whiskey.
Yeah, what is Jag? Look it up. Jaguar was.
It's probably Duval.
Duval.
Oh, I didn't know that. Y'all didn't know what Duval was?
No.
I saw the pod. I was like, wait, y'all don't
I
know
learned
Duval?
from. I've only
Jackie,
learned
what
it,
are they doing, Jackie? How did they not know Duval?
I only learned it
It's some
because I
sorry
watched
ass
The Good
AFC
Place.
shit. It's AFC stuff.
If you watch NFL, you would
Yeah,
know
it's
who Duval
AFC
is.
too.
They
No,
Yeah, it's
AFC
AFC.
stuff.
I don't
Nobody
really
cares
watch
about the
AFC.
Nobody cares about the AFC. Nobody.
No,
Barely.
you're crazy. Stop it.
I don't watch
Stop it.
AFC.
AFC team
The
ran
AFC is a
the
subpar
AFC
league.
team ran the league for 20 years. What do you think? What are you talking about?
Thank you, ma'am.
Are you talking about
Good
Alex
place, Tommy.
Rogan?
No, I'm talking about the New England Patriots. My Patriots.
Tony
The
Easton.
Who England
Alex
what's
Rogan?
it?
He doesn't even know who Tony Easton is or Alex Rogan.
You mean Steve Grogan? Yes, I know who Steve Grogan is, not Alex. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Joe
I know who
Montana.
Ethan is. Relax, man.
It's
Relax.
Joe
fucked it up, I fucked
Montana.
it up.
Montana.
It's Joe
fucked it up just a
Joe
little
Monday.
See,
Oh Lord.
I fucked it up just a little
God
bit.
damn
Just
it,
a little bit.
find. I'm gonna get you, man. Talking about some find.
Spelling bee champ.
No. My spell checks did me
3
wrong.
years in a
Doesn't
row.
matter.
3 years. No, only two.
You must be from Austin, sir.
Ooh.
I'm from your daddy's town, Milwaukee,
Ooh.
Wisconsin, sir.
Ooh.
Fuck
My
that. I
my
hate
white
that
side of the
fucking
family
place.
likes to drink old Milwaukee. Nasty
Oh,
ass
God.
shit.
They want Old Cow. They drink Old Cow up there. Jay
It's
will know what
spotted
the
cow,
fuck I'm talking
bro.
about. They drink
Spotted
Old
cow.
Or spotted cow. Same
That's from
bullshit.
New
You
Clarion,
are wrong
bro.
today. How
Fucking
much you
everything
been
up.
drinking
It's
today,
spotted cow.
son?
He was drinking
It's
a
the
lot,
same
man.
bullshit. That
I
stuff
know.
is gross.
He making up
gross.
all kinds of
It's-
new names today.
It's spotted cow. You know what I was talking about, though.
It's not that good.
Oh, you can't post a picture in the
It's not
comments,
that good.
Renee. You gotta
Yeah.
go
Somebody
to
look it up. Where do we find it? Give us a website address.
And
Just
we're looking
go
at
Spotted cow. You can't find that shit.
You can find
Is
it.
it
I think you
Right
can
all over
post.
Wisconsin.
You probably can post a picture
we're
like
talking
under the post and on the
Spotted
Facebook
cow
page, but
is
not
the
in the
worst.
live
It-
comments.
it tastes
Live
like
chat,
the
you can't do that.
I've never had
We're
the
talking about the whiskey.
Oh, it's
Yeah, no,
Renee,
she's saying she wanted
yeah,
to post a
right.
picture of it.
Renee, if you can post a website or something, then we can look it up and we can share it on the screen.
I think I found it. Is it this one?
What it is.
It has the Jaguar on it.
Oh, okay. Wait,
That's
Renee,
pretty
don't go
nice.
nowhere. Is this it? They got the Jaguars logo on it. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
looks like
was
a headstock. Can you see that, Renee? Is that the whiskey you're talking about?
I'm sure it is because she's a Jag fan, so it's gotta be.
Renee, where you is?
I may need to buy one so I can just send a nice little gift
Oh,
to
she
my.
said, "Yep."
That's
She
it.
said,
I need
"Yep."
to send a nice little gift to my homie, the best ticket guy.
Yeah,
He's probably like that.
he be showing support, man. I love that.
Oh, and look, when it comes to NFL season, James don't give a fuck.
Oh, he is a Jag fan too. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'd probably love that. I don't know if he drink whiskey though, but
It'd be nice little. I mean, I don't, but I'll keep a nice
just yeah,
little.
Put it on
save
the
it.
display.
display, man. It'll stay
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
It'll just get better with age. When maybe one day he decides he's a whiskey fan.
All right, y'all. We about to jump off. Let's jump off since Robert not here, so let's leave him.
He went to go
Come
find
back.
you in the basement.
Oh,
He
in
gonna
the
come back
basement.
there.
Oh, there you go, right there.
We're leaving already?
How was the
Hell
basement,
yeah,
bro?
we are.
Yeah, I'm about to jump off, man. It's
For real?
10:09.
Already?
I'm gonna go eat me some sushi snacks. I got some hot Cheetos
man.
and nacho cheese waiting for me, and some
You ain't the only one with kids,
cold
man.
candy grapes.
I'm going to go to Little Woodrow's.
Are you gonna walk? Because you a little
Yeah.
Yeah,
you little
you
boo boo.
make sure you
You're
find it.
Borracho.
Make sure you find it with a D. Find.
Find. I hope you find.
I'm going to try
Well,
to find
technically,
the
they both
weak
have
ones
a
in
D.
the hood.
Call a Uber friend or get a DD.
He told some technically they both got the D.
All right, guys, I'm gonna end this stream. Thanks for joining the After Hours Only Horns.
It's gonna be posted. I'm gonna post it on the page, man.
Brown cow.
Duval.
Duval.